Hello, my beautiful sisters. It's Shiloh Sophia. Greetings. I wanted to share with you a little bit about the journey of meeting your muse and talk to you a little bit more about what that really means. It means a lot of things to a lot of different people, but in our work here, the muse is a kind of name that we give to an archetypal concept which allows you to connect with a feminine beingness inside of yourself. It's almost like we use the word muse to wrap around this way of connecting with who you are inside. What we've discovered is that when we access that element of the muse, whatever your interpretation of her is, that she brings information to you that doesn't get brought to you from some of the other ways. So this is an opportunity to have an encounter with the muse, to have a meeting with the muse. So I just invite you to go ahead with me now and breathe. Actually, let yourself be breathed, and to listen to this meditation, this meeting of the muse, first all the way through, and then come back and do it for real. You can do it however you want, actually, but there is a way sometimes of grasping the information that can sometimes be helpful, and you can do it as many times as you want. Okay, so go ahead and settle in and close your eyes. And letting yourself be breathed, and in this moment, state your intention 3 times that you are here to have an encounter with your muse. So settling in and 3 times saying, I am here to have an encounter with my muse. I am here to have an encounter with my muse. I am here to have an encounter with my muse. And then I invite you to see that beautiful, shimmering, really big right now, red key. That red key has become its own doorway. There's an opening in the top of the key, and you're going to access your muse through the opening at the top of the key. So just allow yourself to become the size that you need to become, big or small, to go through that opening. Make yourself into the shape, and on the count of 3, go through the opening in the top of the key. 1, 2, 3. Flying through that top of the key and landing into the other side, into the interior realm where you are here to encounter your muse. From this space, I invite you to see what there is to see, to look around at the landscape around you. What do you see? What is the temperature like? What is the foliage like? Where have you ended up? This is a part of the landscape of your soul, a very beginning entry point. And now looking down, see the path of red bricks underneath your feet and wiggle your toes. You know that this path of red bricks is going to lead you to an encounter with your muse. Following along the red bricks, skipping, dancing, flying, whatever mode of transportation makes sense to you in this moment. And then allow yourself to end up at the doorway to the very muse, the doorway to the heart. See the gigantic, glowing beautifulness of your own heart. Allow yourself to breathe in the beauty and to feel the feeling of the love of the heart. And the doorway to the muse that is on the heart, notice it, what shape, what color, how it emanates light. In this moment, there may be a sense of feeling hotness. You've traveled through the red key, down the red road, and now you're at the door of the heart. There's some fire here. You feel it. As you face that doorway, you ask in your own way for the fire on top of your heart to be lit so that you might find your path. Previously, at times, that has been dark and murky, and we haven't even been able to find the door. You found it today, and you're asking for that fire. Allow the fire to light up, and if you don't see it, make it up. Let the fire illuminate the entire environment around you till everything is glowing hot, orange, red, but you feel calm and peaceful. Approaching that door, you bow and ask for permission. You say, I want to meet you now, my muse. You hear her voice calling you by name from the other side of the door, singing to you, calling to you. What does her voice sound like? You approach the door. You notice that it swings open silently, that everything is illuminated. You can barely see because it's so bright. You hear her calling you, and she tells you, I have tea for you, my love. I have been waiting for you, my dear one. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. And then now it is time for you to go and sit and have tea with your muse, to encounter her. You may ask her questions about yourself, information she has that no one else has. Interview her even, knowing that you do not have to panic because you can come back to visit her at any time. This is one of many encounters, but one thing you might want to ask her is about your quest. Tell her what you have chosen at this time as your quest and ask her for her guidance. Forge a bond with this, she who is your muse, the keeper of the red key. And as you do that, she will reveal to you the muse's toolbox filled with wonder. When you come back, write down and sketch that which you saw. Bless you.